This is where it all started 5 years ago. About 18 to 20 young adults gathered once a week on Sunday nights to learn and experience what it means to be a follower of Jesus. Really cool things happened right here in this room. We prayed together, we laughed together, we grew as disciples, we forged deep friendships. People experienced healing and hope, and we dreamed of what a church could and should look like. About 6 months later, we launched a worship service at Russell Middle School. People said it would be a lot of work and that we probably couldn't do it, and they were right on both accounts. It was a lot of work and we couldn't do it. But God could, and God did. Since our humble beginnings at Russell Middle School, we have worshiped at places such as the clubhouse at Tiburon Golf Course, the auditorium at Scott Catholic High School, and our current home at Millard West High School. During our time at Millard West, we have gone from one worship experience to 2 worship experiences. The 18 to 20 people per week are now 600 to 800 people per week. Because of all the people and all the growth, we are praying and we are imagining about what is next at the water's edge. We are doing this both out of necessity, and we are doing this because we believe that our best days are in front of us. Our priorities and our focus are Jesus' priorities and His focus, and they're not going to be changing anytime soon. They are only going to intensify. Now, regardless of where we are always going to be a church that is grounded in prayer. Regardless of where we are going to do whatever it takes to welcome and embrace guests and strangers. Regardless of where we are going to gather at the water's edge, just like the disciples, to hear and be transformed by the teachings of Jesus. Regardless of where we are, we're going to connect with each other and do life together. Regardless of where we are, we're going to serve people here in Omaha, throughout the country, and all over the world. Regardless of where we are, children and youth are going to be our priority. We are going to continue to partner with parents for 1,000 weeks, from the day the baby is born at the hospital to the day the young men and women go off to college. Regardless of where we are, we will commit to resourcing God's vision and the vision that God is giving us. People in this community will define us as kind and compassionate and generous and giving. Now, our dream has never been to buy land or build a building. We simply need a place that is big enough for all of us to come together, not just on Sunday, but all week long, with rooms for groups and classes, and space to eat together and share our lives with one another. We imagine a place where children can be developed, mentored, and coached on the weekends and throughout the week. We imagine a place where middle school and high school students feel welcomed and embraced. A place where they just want to come and hang out. We imagine a place where we can gather and store food and clothing and even shelter for those in need. We imagine a safe place for recovery groups and support groups and Christ-centered counseling. We imagine a place that is a beacon of hope for Omaha. We imagine a place for everybody, and everybody means anybody. We imagine a new kind of place that will be a model for church buildings throughout the country. Now, this isn't something that some of us can do. God has to lead the way. The same God that can stop the rivers, the same God that can make the sun stand still. Resourcing this vision has been something that God has always done, and it's something that God will continue to do in us and through us, all of us. Now, as we begin this discipleship campaign, I ask you to pray this simple prayer with me. Lord, what do you want to do through me? So as we gather, as we connect, as we serve, and as we commit, remember that simple prayer. God, what is it that you want to do through me?